He gave this to me. Because I ministered to him about Jesus Christ, he allowed me to take the idol off his hands. How when you hear God's voice, do not harden your heart. So I have been going to like this little gas station restaurant for a while now, and yesterday when I went, I noticed that he had a gold cat. This thing right here. I noticed that a gold cat went up, and so I went ahead and I bought my food and really didn't think anything of it. And so I was like, well, maybe it belongs to the store, because I can't see the store allowing a restaurant to put up anything in their store. And so then I went back later on yesterday with my daughter, and my daughter saw it and she was like, Mama, look, can we still eat here? And I said, well, it's not his, it belongs to the store. And then God was like, ask him. So I asked him, I said, hey, is that your gold cat? And he was like, yeah, why? And he started laughing. And I was like, oh, okay. And so I was getting ready to get on a live video, so I really didn't have time to like talk to him about it. But I'm like, man, Lord, I can't stop eating at this place because his food is so good. And so I was like, dang, God, like, forgive me for not even taking the opportunity to minister to this man. And so I told myself, I said, I'm going to go back to his restaurant today. And so I went back today. Well, let me backtrack. Yesterday, he said, you know, I'm desperate. It's supposed to be good luck, this, and that. So fast forward, today I go back, and I was nervous, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm like, Lord, make it a way to where I can talk to this man. And when I say it wasn't nobody in the store, nobody was in the store. So I said, now I said, so what was you saying about this gold cat yesterday? And he started laughing and shaking his head. And I asked him, I said, are you a believer? And he said, yes, I am. I said, but are you a believer of Christ? And he said, yes, I am. He said, I should take it down, huh? I said, yes, because God, Jesus, has to be enough. He has to be enough. And so he said, you know, I let a lot of people get in my head, and I really should have only been listening to the voice of God. I said, that is absolutely true. I said, however, this is what I want you to do. I want you to pray to God, and I want you to ask God to give you strategy on what you should do. And he was like, okay, thank you so much. And I said, you're welcome. And then he said, I'm gonna get rid of it. I said, okay. And so then I felt it in my spirit to say, well, let me take it off your hands, right? Because the Lord had already told me to bless him, whether if he let me take it or not. And so I said, oh, I'm going to ask. I said, so you want me to take it? He said, no, I'm going to throw it away, and today is going to be the last time that you see it. I said, okay. And so as he was ringing me out, I said, I'm going to be a blessing to you. I said, I want you to charge me for my food, but I also want you to charge me an additional amount. He was like, no, I can't do that. I said, listen to me. I am always going to be obedient to what God is telling me to do. God told me to do this. And so, like, he started tearing up. He walked off. He was like, you are going to make me cry. And so he ended up charging me the additional amount that I told him to charge me. And then he said, I am going to give you the pleasure to just take it off my hands. And y'all, that is what he did. He gave this to me. Because I ministered to him about Jesus Christ, he allowed me to take the idol off his hands. And I don't know who this message is for. And I told him, I said, for one, thank you for even allowing me to minister to you, because in this world that we live in, people will get offended when you try to tell them about Jesus Christ. People will get offended, but it was already in him. He had already knew. He got it for good luck based off what somebody was telling him. And he said, but I don't know. I should have just continued listening to Jesus. Yes. If anybody tries to come in your life and tell you or give you advice that's contrary to what the Bible says, do not listen. God is bringing down idols in this season. God is destroying the idols in this season. God will not be mocked in this season, and God is bringing down and destroying and killing the idols. God is God, big G, not lowercase g. Allow God to be God in your life in this season. Allow Jesus to be God in your life in this season. Stop trying to take and get advice from people who are not true followers of Jesus Christ. The idols are coming down. The idols are being destroyed. Period.